Hey boys and girls, Chris with Fort Park Property Management and Real Estate here, Property Management Weekly, and what I'm talking to you today about is what are the 5 mistakes that landlords make and how to avoid them. The top 5 mistakes. And there's many mistakes that landlords make, but these are probably the most prevalent that keep coming up again and again and again. And we see newbies do this, but we also see older, more experienced property managers and real estate investors do this as well. So the number one thing, not in any particular order here, but number one is not buying the right property. So if you purchase the wrong property, for whatever reason, you just didn't do your due diligence and there's problems with it, you didn't check it out fully, you're going to run into a lot of problems. Obviously, you're going to have cash flow issues, vacancy issues, and it's going to become a money pit for you, or potentially could. And we've certainly bought a few of those before, so I know what I'm talking about here. Another one is not buying in the right market. Even if you buy the very best property, it can be the best neighborhood, the very best property, totally renovated. If you're in the wrong market at the wrong time, you're going to get killed. Again, cash flow issues, you're not going to get the price appreciation that you need. You may have vacancy issues and just really tough time finding tenants. So there's lots of those markets out there. Make sure you do your due diligence and make sure you know where you're investing, not just what you're investing in. Not having the right team. This is a big problem and you need to rectify it if you've got this issue. So if you're a real estate investor, you're going to need a good realtor, a good lawyer, good mortgage broker, property manager, unless you're doing it yourself. You're going to need good maintenance people. So appliance repair people are critical. Plumbers, electricians, woodworking guys, all of this, you're going to need this team. Unless you decide to do it all yourself, which is our number 4 issue that we see people run into all the time. They try to do everything themselves. And of course, this is going to help your cash flow, but it's going to waste your time. You're not going to be able to scale. Your family's going to hate you and disown you, and you're not going to be successful. You're going to get sick of it and probably get out of it eventually. And I would probably place this as the number 1 issue that people make, is not selecting the right tenant. Not having the right tenant can be disastrous. You're gonna be in the residential tenancy board all the time. You're gonna have issues with potential damage to the property, non-payment. It's going to drive you crazy. It's going to frustrate you, and you're just going to want to get out of the business. So be sure. Sound like a broken record here, but you have to do your due diligence. Employment checks are critical, obviously background checks, credit checks, all these things. It doesn't take a lot of time, but you need to do that. So hope that helps. Top 5 things. Check out a little bit more in the article below.